again, Ravenclaws, Gryffindors, and Slytherins. Today we have two more Pangrams. The first one is how Razorback jumping frogs can level 6 peaked gymnasts. Peaked just means kind of like vexed or frustrated or annoyed, so these gymnasts aren't really happy. 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven jute bag. Jute is a type of fiber and it can be woven together. These are our two pangrams, and to remind you once again what a pangram is, it is a sentence in which every letter of the English alphabet is used at least one time. So this is our 5 and 6. We've done 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we're doing 5 and 6. I've already put my heading on my second page. I'm going to go ahead and put my MLA heading in cursive on my next page. So it's my name in cursive. My teacher's name, I'm just putting teacher. Then I put my subject. And then I put the day or the due date. So I'm going to go ahead and just put today's date. And the year. Got a little bit crazy with my font here. All right, so we have our first one in print for reference. And I always want to triple check that I have it spelled correctly, because the worst thing that could happen is that I start copying from here, I get to my 6th one, and I notice I forgot a letter, and I have to go back and redo everything. So always triple double check, and we're moving on to number 1. We go up for our S, 60, thinking about our X, go into our T, and our Y. Now I have to dot my I, cross my X, cross my T. Zippers. Dot my I. Were. Quickly. This word should look very familiar. Dot my I. Picked. Dot my I, from, the, cross my T, woven, and be careful, I'm getting a little too tall here, so I'd want to make a note. Jute, lowercase j, u, t, e, cross my T, dot my j, bag, b, a, G. So 60 zippers were quickly picked from the woven, a little too big here, jute bag. Be careful of your connections and be careful of crossing your I's and your X's and your T's, as well as dotting your lowercase j. If you want to rewatch this, please feel free, watch it as many times so that you may go on to your second one and not go too wide. All right, our next pangram. How Razorback jumping frogs can level, which might mean to knock down, 6 peaked gymnasts. So they're annoyed gymnasts. All right, number 1, how Razor making sure I don't have any I's, lowercase j, jumping, dot, frogs can level 6 peaked gymnast. Now you'll notice I have an M and an N right next to each other. I want to be careful. I'm making that first hump pointed. I had to pause here just to get myself through. Go slowly. Keep that M and that N separate. I did this for a reason. We are having difficulties with that, and that's okay, but we just need to be careful. Another one we're having difficulties with is our F. He starts, goes back, and then he goes out. He is different than a capital J, which goes from the beginning, goes down and back. Very similar, but they are different. And this is a lowercase j. He is different. So be careful. Always double check. Your O should be going into your R. There should be a space. Make sure to watch this as many times as you need. Not because I want your amazing views, but because I know you can do this. I know you can do this correctly. It takes time. And I would want to make a note that I'd want to be more careful of my lowercase d. So make those differences, make those changes, and try again a second time, a third, and you're doing it 6 times. Watch this video as much as you need, pause it, whatever you need, do it so that you can be successful. I'll see you next time.